Hi there, my name is Don Alejandro, and this is my good friend,
John Hardy.
and this is Two Grumpy Men on Recent Events. Now, a lot of things have happened. Trump's been in office for about 2 weeks now, and I'm seeing some things on the horizon that, are definitely looking interesting. I am thinking it's only a matter of time before someone on the right gets killed.
I don't disagree with you. I think that the rioting and all this stuff is getting a little bit out of hand. I've seen videos of Trump supporters getting attacked, people getting maced in the face. It's not necessary. Look, the violence here is not going to resolve anything. Actually, it's going to make things worse. And we need to, a lot of Americans need to understand that.
I need to make a point on that. Part of it is the absolute confusion as to what direction things are going in. Part of the problem is that there are a lot of people on the left who think that they're right and they're setting cars on fire, that they're blocking conservative speakers from speaking is empowering the middle. And I got news for them, it's the exact opposite.
The middle is too busy working to care about the freaking riots. The middle class. It needs to put food on the table. They don't have time to go protest.
Well, the problem is the middle is looking at these protests going, are these truly what represents me? The problem with the left right now is it is putting the left first. We used to believe we are Americans first and we are right or left second. We disagreed on the means, but we wanted what was best for the people. That's completely going out the window. And like I said, I'm seeing escalating violence. I'm seeing it getting worse and worse. And the leaders, if you'll excuse me, the leaders of the left are not condemning it.
Well, but the problem isn't whether they're condemning it or not. It's just that there's no left in control. What's happened to the Democratic Party right now is the same thing that happened to the Republican Party when Obama won. And that is that the Republican Party had a vacuum. Their leadership kind of started breaking down, right? And then they came back with Mitt Romney, lost, and all of a sudden, who are we? What are we doing? Okay? Trump is, I've said this many times, Trump is not a Republican candidate. He's a third-party candidate. He's got very different views than the regular Republican candidate. So what's happened now is the same thing to the Democratic Party. They don't know what to do. And because of that, they can't take control of these people who are claiming to be Democrats. And they can't guide it. They can't say stop it.
Well, that's one of the debates we're having, is the rioting mainstream Democrat or is it fringe Democrat? And the thing is, I am seeing either prominent figures either endorsing it outright, or I am seeing the kind of tacit blessing, like, I don't want this to come back and bite me in 6 months, but if you guys keep rioting, hey, that and that's just not something that's positive. Like I said, someone's already been made. She wasn't even wearing a Trump hat. It said "Make Bitcoin Great Again." And someone someone tossed a bomb in a restaurant. It fizzed out, but still, these are happening. It's getting worse.
Well, look, Republicans have all the guns, and that's all I gotta say.
Once again, that's another great point. A little while ago, the left was all about banning guns, and now they're calling for armed insurrection.
Yeah.
It's a little thing that's looking very problematic, looking very bleak on the future, and I personally think the responsible thing to do would be for leaders of the left to say, no, we are not wanting violence.
Can we start this one again?
Oh, fuck. Seriously?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, first